I'm literally sweating. I'm really happy with how he turned out. Okay, so I had 2 packages that I had to pick up, and I ordered some stuff from IKEA. I didn't realize it would be this big, and I only brought this little cube cart. So you can imagine how I looked trying to get this on there. It's me and my cart against the world. Okay. It's also really heavy. So these are supposed to be shelves for this shelving unit thing that I have. So let's go ahead and unbox that. Okay. The instructions. Sorry, I have to check on my Tamagotchi. Okay, I finished building the drawer. I got kind of confused, so I just stopped recording. And now I'm trying to fit it in here. So I took the top off of one of my shelves, and now I have to remember how to take the frame off, which I think is just hammering. That's the only thing I don't like about these shelves, is that they're kind of hard to move around, but we'll see. I'm literally sweating trying to get this thing put together, but I think I finally got it. So let's see if the shelf fits. I'm gonna prop you up over here. Fingers crossed. Also, this thing is so heavy that just lifting it is not annoying. So that's what it looks like. I think it looks good. I'm gonna build the other shelf and then put it in. And I'm not gonna record it because that shit was mad annoying to put together. It was doable. I think now that I know what I'm doing, it's a bit more feasible, but yeah, I'm just gonna put this together off camera and then I'll come back once it's in there. Okay, and after honestly way longer than I expected, the drawers are in and I really like how they look. It just, I don't know, like it just reduces the visual clutter. So I might get 2 more for here and 2 more for there. And then I can use the extra shelves like up there. So yeah, I already stuffed them to the brim full of stuff. This has like convention stuff. Yeah, there's my square terminal. And then here's more convention stuff and one of my tablecloths. This isn't gonna stay here. I just kind of put it there for now. My convention iPad, aka my old iPad, that's too old now to use for drawing, so I got a new one years ago, but I use it for conventions. And more grid cubes and stuff, and this is kind of just a waste of space. So I have more space to put things in. I am preparing for 𝖒𝖚𝖘𝖚, so things are kind of all over the place. But for now, I'm going to be taking a lunch break, and by lunch I mean dinner because it's like 8 p.m. And this is what we got for food. I ordered takeout yesterday, so I just reheated my leftovers. I actually forgot. I still have this Michael's package that I have to open. So Oh, my cat's watching. I ordered another lamp on Michael's website because when I was there a couple weeks ago, I think like back in September, gravy, sure, going in front of my camera. When I was there back in September, there was this really cool skull lamp, and there was only one, and it was basically sold out and not available online. But then a couple days ago, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, I was looking for something and I stumbled upon Michael's website again and saw that it was on there with a sale price, so I got another one so that I could have two. I will say it's not super bright. It does a trick. It is just like an LED, like little LEDs in there. So I am considering getting like maybe some automatic or like remote brighter bulbs to stick in there because it does have a hole on the bottom. So I wanted to show the skull lamp. Let me turn it on so you guys can see. Let's ignore my messy room. That's what it looks like. Isn't it so cool? I love it so much.
And you're not very bright.
But the coolness factor, like, oh yeah, that's freaking cool. I love it so much. But I don't know if you can see, there's like these holes. Let's look up the skull gooch, the scooch. Okay. Can you see? It's like one tiny little light. So we need to fix that. But yeah, it's battery powered. I want to see if there's a way to convert it to be plugged in. But yeah, that's her. And now she'll have a friend. Yay! Okay, it's a new day. And I just packed 2 new TikTok shop orders. As well as I got 3 yesterday, which is crazy! But yeah, I just dropped those off in the mail. I have a little outgoing slot in the lobby of my building. So I just went ahead and dropped those off. And yeah, thank you guys so much to the people that are ordering from my TikTok shop. I really appreciate it. It's really nice to have that while my store is closed. So yeah, I only have 3 products on there, so it's not like they have access to the entire array of my merch, but I figured I would just start with a couple to see how I like selling on TikTok, and it's been okay. Honestly, the algorithm has helped me a lot, so the fact that I have more than 10 sales is honestly insane to me. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who ordered on there. But now I have a couple more things I need to do. I'm fully in con prep mode, but I also still have my Patreon rewards that I have to draw, which I mentioned previously is Dexter. I haven't been able to just like sit down and draw though, like I've had so much going on. So we'll see if I can get to sketching something today. Like I said, I have like the vaguest idea in my head of what I want it to be. So hopefully I can at least get like the base, like first draft sketched out to see. But I also really need to order more postcards. So I need to do that. But in order to order more postcards, that's such a tongue twister for me, what the fuck? I need to count them first to see how much stock I have left. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna count my postcards, add them to my spreadsheet, and then place my reorder. Plus I have a new design that I have to order, which is the 𝖒𝖚𝖘𝖎𝖈 print as a postcard. And yeah, so let's get to doing that. Oh, also yesterday, I counted all of my, don't look at all my trash, okay? Like, I've said this a million times and I'll say it a million more. I'm not an organized person, okay? I just leave things. I finish a can, I leave it. I finish a bowl, I leave it. And then eventually I'll just grab everything and bring it to its respective place, like in the kitchen or in the trash. But you will see that I'm not a clean girl, okay? I'm not. So let's just deal with it. But yesterday I counted all of my South Park stickers, or like the mini ones. I still have a good amount of full sets left, and then I counted all the individual ones. Look, there they are. So yeah, I got those out of the way. I actually need to order more photo cards for my pure vanilla and red velvets. I'm honestly shocked. I'm almost out of photo cards, but yeah, Cookie Run has been gaining a lot of popularity. I've been trekking Cookie Run merch for a while now, like a couple years, and I've seen the jump of popularity it's had, especially at cons. It's very noticeable, and I'm so happy because I love Cookie Run, so really happy about that. But anyways, let me go get my postcards and then we'll get to counting. I also have some postcards over here, and this is kind of a mess, so I'm just gonna grab them like this and bring them over. Let's get to counting. This is honestly gonna be really boring footage. It's just gonna be me going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna spare you that, and I'll just be back once I put everything in my spreadsheet, okay? Bye! Okay, so I just finished counting these, also these over here. These were the ones that were on my shelves in that little section that I have my postcards in, that I usually keep my postcards in when I'm not in con season. But this is where I don't know why this is here. I need to take that off. But this is the container I use when I go to conventions. It used to have a handle, but my friend accidentally broke it, but it still closes, so that's all that matters. But yeah, this is how I keep my postcards organized behind the table. And I actually need to relabel some of these because some of them are incorrect. And I just use painter's tape and a Sharpie to organize them. And then these fit perfectly for my 5x7 postcard prints. It was actually really hard. Well, not really hard, but I had to do some searching to find one of these that could fit 5x7s because a lot of them only fit 4x6. So if you sell 4x6 prints, you can get the really cheap ones from Michael's, but I had to order this online. And I believe they also make a clear one, but I obviously prefer black, so yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and count these to add to the totals of these. And so I can add it to my spreadsheet. This is kind of what my spreadsheet looks like at the moment. I have it divided per con. I don't know, it doesn't really make too much sense. But my next con is 𝖒𝖚𝖘𝖚𝖈, and so here, for example, is all my postcard designs, and then I'm writing down how many I have before the start of the con, and then usually if I'm diligent, I'll count them after and I'll figure out how many I sold total that way. It's a lot easier to keep track that way, but it does involve a lot of counting. There's probably a better way. And then like here are my stickers. I have a lot of stickers, standees, charms, etc. You get the gist. So yeah, that's kind of how I keep track of my stock, and then once I have all these numbers in, I can place my orders. So time to count these bitches. I finished counting all of these, and I already started putting these back. I redid some labels with this. Low-key learned this from the bear. Just like putting a piece of masking tape and then writing it down and then just cutting in between. Thank you, the bear. So I redid some of my little labels, at least ones that needed redoing. I actually might make a new Kermit one because this one's peeling off, I didn't realize. And my kitty says hello, hello Modeler. And I already put all the numbers in my spreadsheet. So now I have to crunch some numbers and reorder what I need to order. So yeah. This one doesn't fit. Putting these away. I also just got another TikTok shop order. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna package that. I think it was for one tweak charm. So I'm gonna go ahead and package that together so I can put it in my mail slot to be picked up for tomorrow. Actually, I don't know if mail gets picked up tomorrow because it's Saturday tomorrow. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I'm still gonna package the order. And then I think I can place my postcard reorder, and hopefully, because the reason why I'm kind of stressing about this is while I could wait until next week to reorder it, the website I use is currently running a 30% off sale, and so I kind of really want to get on that. So yeah, because otherwise they're kind of expensive. So I'm hoping that I still qualify for the 30% off, and there's a couple postcards that I need to reorder. Not too many, I think like 2 or 3. I would like to get more stock, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good. I tend to order in somewhat larger quantities or reorder when I think I know a design does well. Also, and I don't know if you saw in the background, I'm watching Mindhunter for the first time, and oh my god, it's so good. I don't know where I was, but I've literally never heard of this show until recently. I want to say like a week ago was the first time I ever heard someone talking about Mindhunter, and it seemed so intriguing to me, so I was like, okay, let me see. And I'm all caught up on Love is Blind, so I was like, I need something easy to throw on in the background. But man, I did not expect to be as hooked as I am. It's so good. I like blew through the first season in like a day and a half. So, I mean, it's only 10 episodes, but yeah, really good. I love it so far. There's only 2 seasons, which is sad, but the first season's really good. I really like it. Currently watching the season finale, so I'll probably finish that now. I'll take a break, finish the episode while I order my prints. So that is the plan for now. I've been keeping all of my, don't look at my trash, I've been keeping all of my packing supplies on this little cart. Not all my packing supplies, but just stuff for smaller things. Like these backing cards that I use, my freebie Stan and Kyle stickers, this packaging that I use for my charms, clear sleeves for postcards and stuff, and my tissue paper. So I keep it all here, so it's really easy for me to just pack an order and go. And then I have all of my pre-printed labels over there for my packages. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and package up this little guy right now. Okay, I'm quickly running out of steam, and by quickly I mean it's the end of the day, so it's actually quite normal that I'm running out of steam. It is almost midnight, so I've been at it basically all day. I actually got up semi-early today. Early for me. I'm gonna try to go to sleep earlier today. We'll see. But I also still have to mock up my postcard display, preferably sooner rather than later, because my friend actually has a 3D printer and she's so graciously going to be printing my potential postcard display for me. I've seen a couple people use 3D printed panels to use their postcard display, and I've been thinking about getting something different to display my postcards just because the one that I do use is really big and heavy, so it just wastes a lot of space. And since they're wood, they're really heavy, and I need something else. Plus, I have so many freaking postcards. I have like close to 50 at this point. I'm slowly retiring some, but it's been getting a bit crazy to try and display them all, and I'm just sick of the ones that I have. They work well, they're great quality, but they're not what I need specifically. So I'm gonna be trying the 3D printed ones because you can make them with a lot of cutouts, so it makes it even less heavy, which is great for traveling when I travel for cons. I need all of the allotted luggage weight I can get. It's still kind of early. It's only midnight. I still have 5 hours of my day usually, but I'm also trying not to overwork myself. This is my problem. I just always work. I could always work. I can always find something else to do. And then I burn myself out, and then I don't even want to do things that are enjoyable for me because I'm like feeling guilty that I'm doing things that I enjoy. So instead I kind of just sit there and waste away, which is still wasting time, But since I'm not doing something I enjoy, technically it's not as bad. I don't fucking know, okay? Somebody, any doctors in the chat, please let me know what that's about. Oh, I also ordered all of my postcards. I made 2 new designs. Here, let me pull it up on my computer. Hopefully you can see that. This is my 𝖒𝖚𝖚𝖈𝖐𝖚 from the summer that 𝖒𝖚𝖚𝖚 died postcard. I'm also probably gonna get it as a medium print. Then I also got this one. This one's sideways, but you get the gist, but that's okay. So I did that, and then I got more of my, oh, I'm also making this Stanley into Stanley Marsh. Can it focus? Okay, yeah. I'm also getting this Stan doodle made into a postcard. I'm only getting 10, mainly for myself, because I always want to go back and tidy this piece up. Like you can see, the hand is kind of just like there. But I don't know, I like it enough to maybe just make a small print of it. So we'll see how it turns out. This is like a tester. Tester, I hardly know her, sorry. And the last one that I added, I'm also reordering more of these. Lots of people ended up liking this one, so I'm getting more of these done. And I'm also getting this red bunny doodle of mine. I've had it for a while, but I've always been too shy to print it. So I snuck it in amongst all the other things. And yeah, okay. This is what we're getting. Ooh, all right. Yeah, ship red bunny, thank you so much. But yeah, those are the new postcards that I'm getting made. I'm really excited about the red velvet and pure vanilla one. Like I said, I've had that drawing for a long time, but I've just been too nervous to get it printed. Plus it's kind of scribbly, but then again, most of my red velvet and pure vanilla pieces are kind of scribbly, so I just said fuck it, who cares? So I'm excited for that. I hope nobody says anything and they print without a hitch. I'm like, it's not explicit, like there's no visible, but I'm like, it's definitely alluding. So we'll see if I get my order canceled. That has happened one time in the past, but not with this company. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
The next day.
Okay, so I actually forgot to film, but look at what I made. So these are the backs of my pochita hats. I have these like cardboard backings that I have a bunch of, and I just cut them into little strips and bent them so that they're, you know, handle shaped. And one of them has a face. I think it's this one. Yeah. And this one has a face. I kind of fucked up his mouth, so I have to go over with a little bit more paint. And then I also I made a template of the chainsaw, and then I cut it out of this, and I'm using excess party hats to make this chainsaw. And then I just made a slit in here, and then this gets shoved in there, and that will be the little party hat. I'm kind of really happy with how they're turning out. Obviously they're not perfect, but that's okay. Right now I'm just hot gluing these to the backs, and then I have a bunch of eyes that I can cut out, and I just glue them to the front, add the mouth, which I need to use something else to make the mouth. And yeah, I have a couple more that I have to stick on and a couple more that I still have to paint orange. But then we're good! You will be hearing Mindhunter in the background.
The byproducts of promiscuous mothers, and I'm not saying that you're same. So whether he participated or not, he's culpable.
I think there's a distinction between procurement, as fucked up as it is, and murder.
I'm watching Coral kill.
How do we know Henley got off on it?
When I did something, whatever it was, I enjoyed it. Bill, he assisted in killing 20 boys. What could possibly be defensible in that?
All I'm saying is he was 14.
I've been thinking that we should talk about our tactics. And we wouldn't have gotten any of this if I hadn't improvised.
Maybe made some shit up.
Touché. If we're gonna teach an interview technique, it can't be strictly following the instrument.
So far, the only thing that's worked is to talk about them.
Holden. Greg, would you give us a minute, please? Assistant Director 𝖈𝖚𝖚 is coming down in a few weeks. I'm having a small gathering at my home, and I'd like you all to come.
Of course.
Directly from you, the people who created this.
Yes, sir. So it's a working party.
Yes, but I want you to have a good time, Bill. Bring Nancy. Holden, Dr. Carr, please feel free to bring a guest.
We have to think carefully about how we approach this.
We approach it like we do every interview.
No, this is the first time that we sit down with a subject who hasn't actually taken a life. And what would be valuable would be to look at him from the team.
So here's my little chainsaw. I need to wait for the glue to dry on the one I just put down, but I should be able to stick this in here. And there we go. There's my little guy! He looks so cute. The chainsaw's pretty secure. I don't think I need to add any glue or anything. But yeah, if I wanted to be extra, I could add his tail. But this is already a lot of work for something that's just for my birthday party. So, yeah. It looks good. I'm really happy with how he turned out. Whee! Very cute. Time to do the rest of these. We'll see how long that takes me. I'm definitely not finishing them all today. I might just cut out all of the shapes that I need for the chainsaw and cut out the eyes and assemble them some other day. Because I need to do other stuff. I need to clean up his mouth. Okay. Guess who forgot to film an outro for this vlog? Me. So, I am literally the worst when it comes to filming both intros and outros. Just because I film so much stuff over the span of many days, I never actually know what the proper end of the vlog is gonna be. So, I don't really know. I feel like I need to start just randomly filming outros after every day or two of content that I film. Whatever. I think I'm gonna start doing that because I cannot keep just forgetting and then having to come back looking atrocious. As far as the pochita hats, I did end up finishing them for my birthday. The next vlog will actually be after my birthday passed, but I did finish them in time. I might mention that at the start of the vlog. We'll see. So if I repeat myself again, I'm sorry. I'm like the worst, like I said, with intros and outros. I ended up filming a whole tutorial for the pochita hats, so if you did want a clearer video to follow along and make them, please feel free. I genuinely don't know what made me think to do this, but I would love to see if anybody recreates the DIY. Please tag me. I would love to see. I think it's so cute. It actually ended up turning out way cuter than I could have expected. I had a vision in my head, but I wasn't sure how it was gonna come out in the end, but they are pretty cute if I do say so myself. But yeah, like I said, I did post a tutorial It's just a TikTok / short / reel. I'll link it in the video description for easy access. It's actually quite easy. As you've seen, the hardest freaking part was finding the orange freaking hats. But aside from that, you can basically just use scrap material. It's quite an easy and beginner-friendly DIY. And I do mention this in the tutorial, but I ended up changing methods for his mouth. I used a paint pen instead of using a paintbrush and paint because that was just coming out way too messy. And the paint pen was definitely the way to go, so 100% recommend getting a brown paint pen or a black one, I guess. I guess you could also use a Sharpie, but I happen to have paint pens, so that ended up working out really good. But yeah, that is the end of the vlog. Thank you so much if you watched and for tuning in. I'm going to be trying to be a little bit more consistent with my vlogs. I should have another vlog up next week, so hopefully you'll join me then too. That will be taking place right after my birthday and going into and finishing the prep for YoMaCon. I'm unsure. We'll see what gets put together. I'm also curious if you guys prefer longer vlogs or if this length is good. I don't know. That was 𝖒𝖚𝖈𝖐𝖊𝖗. I would love to know. I personally do like a longer vlog, especially if the person who vlogs talks a lot, because I don't know, I just personally really like vloggers, like artsy vloggers who end up yapping a lot or talking a lot in their videos. And while I do enjoy some reflective, like aesthetic shots of them working on cool crafts and stuff, I am the type of person that likes to put on vlogs specifically while I'm working on stuff to help me stay in the zone and locked in. So when I hear them talking, it really does give me a body doubling effect, and I really enjoy that. So that's also what I'm trying to do in my vlogs, but I'm curious what you guys think. Please let me know. I know like 2 people watch my vlogs, but you know what? That's 2 more people than 0. So I appreciate it. I genuinely just do this for fun. So again, for the 3rd or 4th time now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.